Edgar from Funneltopia here. New feature. Now you have the ability to add and manage events in your community on Funneltopia. So yeah, let's just get right to it. Let's see how to set it up and how it all works, how it all looks. So first thing, we want to go to memberships. We can go to communities, groups. So obviously you need to have a group, right? Otherwise, you have nothing to build this in. And yeah, we just have a test community so we can log in as an admin. And now we have the usual community. And as you can see, there's an events feature over here. So as an admin, we're going to add an event. So when it comes to events, you can do simple stuff like, weekly coaching calls. Technically you can do team meetings as well. You can restrict access to who can access these meetings. We'll take a look at that. But yeah, all kinds of things you can do, master classes, monthly Q&As, or whatever comes maybe as a perk to the whole community, or maybe like the higher level or paid members of this community. You can add this as an extra perk, right? Like let's say weekly coaching calls or tech help, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, let's just add an event. Let's go through the functionality. Let's click on it. And over here, we have the event. Let's just say, yeah, weekly coaching calls on Zoom, for example, right? Weekly coaching calls, right? We can change the colors. That's just going to be a different color on the calendar. You can color code them, just like you can do it in your Google Calendar. There's going to be some similarities here. So let's just do, this. Start time, end time, right? So that's an hour, for example. Let's change it to something more normal. Let's do, 9:30 till 10 a.m. or let's do till 11 a.m. All right, so we can do that. Time zone, obviously we can specify that. Will this event be a recurring event? So let's say I don't know why it's giving me a Sunday, but let's say every Monday morning, right? 9:30 till 11 for an hour and a half. We're going to have a coaching call every Monday for an hour and a half. So we can do, as you can see here, we can repeat every one day, every week, every month, every year. So let's do, in this case, let's do every week. So every Monday, right? So we can check in those boxes here as well. But in this case, it's only going to be a Monday. When does it end? I think it's exactly the same thing as Google Calendar. So it's really simple. In this case, it will never end. It will just continuously every Monday until we kind of stop this event or delete it or whatever. Or you can do, let's say if it's a 12-week mastermind or whatever, high ticket coaching. So you can do, after 12 occurrences, it will not be a thing anymore. So for 12 Mondays in a row. And this obviously is related to a date, like let's say on December 15th, end of year, it ends and that's it, no more calls. Location, you have several options: Zoom, Google Meet, or others, which in this case can be like a physical location. You just paste in like a link to Google Maps or wherever. In this case, yeah, just do Zoom, paste in a link. Just from your Zoom account, just paste in a link. Highly recommended. I think that comes with the pro account. I'm not sure, but highly recommended to have a consistent link, the same link every time, as opposed to like those randomly generated ones. So yeah, paste that link in here. Description. What is this about? This is weekly coaching and blah 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 blah. Right? Yeah. So let's do that. Yeah, I can put in something. I think it's mandatory. Yeah. So put in something. Add an image. Hide location from non-attendees. That can also be a thing. Let's type this in just so there's a URL. All right, there we go. I think it needs the HTTPS thing. That's my suspicion. And yeah, hide location from non-attendees. That could also be a thing. Maybe that's information you don't want to give away unless those are actual participants that come in. You want them to register. So yeah, this is where you kind of hide it from everyone. I'm going to leave it visible to everyone. Yeah, this is the image, and who can attend, right? This is a big one. This is obviously all members. The whole community gets to see it, gets to participate. Members at a level. So this is, I talked about this in one of the recent videos, the gamification, right? The more comments or the more likes you get on your comments or replies or whatever, the more points you accumulate, and the higher you go up in levels. So let's say you reach a level 5, for example, right? Only people who are level 5 or higher, only they can participate, right? Maybe this is like it can be an extra incentive to those who are the most active members of the community. Only they can participate in these weekly coaching calls. So that can be a thing. And also the third one is members of a private channel. So there's You can do different channels, right, in the community. And let's say you have one channel that's for like team members or specific coaching as well. It can be like private, higher ticket, whatever. Only those people can participate. So, 3 types of different things. I'm going to do the levels thing. Yeah, remind members by email 1 day before. This just sends out an email as a reminder. Hey, this is an event, take place. It will take place in a day. So yeah, let's click on next. Again, it can be a paid one. I can't think of an example, but yeah, technically you can make it like this is a $30 event, right? Maybe as a way to just do like a basic smaller price, but maybe as an incentive, not as an incentive, but kind of as a so it's more of a commitment. If they pay, they're more likely to show up. That can be a thing as well. Maybe there's a reason to do like a $300. It's some sort of a seminar where you invite all kinds of people in the industry, and it's like a learning thing, so you can do that as well. Obviously, change currency. We're going to do it free. It's just for our free community, free event, or rather, no, not the whole community, but starting from level 5, was it? I don't remember. But yeah, let's click on create event. This is pretty simple. You see the calendar, right? We can do by week, by month. So this looks really similar to the Google Calendar. And yeah, over here you can see the event. It's blue. We can just keep skipping ahead, and we will show all these every Monday. But if you click on one, you can see an overview. This is the image that we didn't add, and we can delete it. We can add it to calendar, obviously. We can edit it. So if you make any edits, let's say we were going to do it till 11:30 as an example, right? So we change this from, let's say, 10 till 11:30. Let's do that for this event, right? So as we scroll down and as we click on next and as we click on save, it's going to ask us whether we want to make that change only to this event or all of them. So let's say maybe for this one event, there's like a slight difference. We're going to, move it forward for half an hour, right? Or maybe it can be just be a permanent thing where every meeting from now on, from the one you edited, is going to start at 10 instead of 9:30 like it used to be. So pick one, click OK. In this case, it's going to be only the one event that starts at 10. The rest of them start at 9:30 as per usual. So yeah, really cool feature. I like it. And it's an additional thing. I like the community that it's kind of brings everything together. Which is another video I did recently. There's the private chat, there's the group chat, there's the courses, there's obviously the leaderboard, the gamification thing I talked about, right? The levels. Ours was like level 4 or 5. That's the incentive. If they reach a certain level, right, to reach it, they need a certain amount of points. The way you get points is you get likes on your content, on your comments or your replies to other people's posts or whatever. And the more likes you get, the more points. And you reach a certain level, now you have access to these events as an end user. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That's another additional thing. And yeah, if you have any questions about this or anything else Funneltopia related, click on down below. Funneltopia support chat, let us know. We'll make sure to respond as quickly as possible. But if you don't have any questions, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.